This week at Lincoln Center, L'Elisir d'Amore kicks off opening night at the Metropolitan Opera. Bartlett Sher returns to the Opera House for this new production of Donizetti's classic comic gem, conducted by Maurizio Benini. It stars soprano Anna Netrebko as the irresistible landowner Adina, and tenor Matthew Polenzani as the love-struck Nemorino, who's hopelessly devoted to her. Custom design by Catherine Zuber and set design by Michael Jurgen add magic to this whimsical love story. Continuing the tradition of taking opera from the stage to the big screen, opening night will be transmitted live in Times Square and Josie Robertson Plaza. L'Elisir d'Amore premieres September 24th at the Metropolitan Opera House. For complete show listings, please visit metopera.org.
It's kind of two operas at the same time. It's an opera that seems like a great entertainment, and this opera seems like there's some other thing happening underneath it. So for me, that's come around to the Risorgimento, this sort of development of Italian independence. Donizetti is like the classic Italian nationalist, and he creates some of the greatest of Italian opera and makes a voice for his country, which is why my production is set in 1836. The look of it has made me want to find this balancing act between how you behave on the surface and what's real and what's not real, made me want to find other resonances in the piece. I was very attracted to the work of Oliver Messel, who was a wonderful, really remarkable opera designer in the 50s and 60s. We did a lot of investigating into the original designs, and I've spent a lot of time really carefully looking at the stage directions of Donizetti. And there seemed to be some important things like a single tree, she's reading Tristan at the beginning. There's a real river and a waterfall where you want real water, but the tree itself will be all artifice. It'll look like a beautiful tree. There's real wheat, but the house is like a painted flat. So there's always going to be this relationship between the real and the not real in a quiet way. Anna Netrebko is not only one of the great singers in the world, but she is an extraordinary performer and actress. When it comes to Adina, I see Adina as having a lot of masculine energy. There's a kind of masculine, feminine sort of battle going on in Adina where she's in charge, she's running the farm, she's in a way quite strong, but she's longing even quietly for a relationship, and that's explored in the costumes. Polenzani is, first of all, he has a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous voice and sings this part beautifully. He has a kind of openness, but he has an intelligence and he has a strength. And we're going to play more to the kind of Hamlet side of Nemorino, the thoughtful, pensive, worried, incapable of making a choice, sort of slightly tortured, but in a funnier way. And I think that's really well suited to Polenzani. Dulcamara he seems like a charlatan, and he brings into Adina's life through this elixir a complete change. What's beautiful about the elixir is it's just a bottle of Bordeaux. And he tells them, through the power of his suggestion, that it will change their lives. And the people are longing for change, and they drink it, and they are changed. What's beautiful about the score is that it's not only filled with enormous inventiveness and clarity and beauty and structure and compositional structure, and all that stuff is all gorgeous, but there's nothing extra in it.
quanto è bella, quanto è bella, quanto è cara. Più la vedo e più mi piace, ma in quel cuore non son capace. Lieve affetto d'inspirar, in quel cuor non son capace. Lieve affetto d'inspirar, in quel cuor non son capace. Lieve affetto d'inspirar, lieve affetto. In quel cor non son capace, non son capace.
I have another couple of names of celebs that have been spotted. We have Patrick Stewart. We all love him. And actress Rachel Dratch from Saturday Night Live. Well, this new Met season is particularly noteworthy for the number of gifted new artists joining our artistic ranks. I'm joined now by sopranos Carmen Giannattasio, who will make her Met debut this Saturday as Leonora in Il Trovatore, and Janai Brugger, who makes her Met debut in a few weeks as Liu in Turandot. Welcome, ladies. You're both looking very, very glamorous.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Thank you very much.
I'm a big fan of you.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you. Are you excited about the start of your first Met season?
Yeah, of course.
Are you?
Excited and scared.
That's
also.
a good way to be.
Yeah.
I second that very much so. It's very thrilling and scary at the same time.
Well, Il Trovatore is the first of 7 Verdi operas that the Met is presenting this season in honor of his 200th birthday. And Carmen, I know you sing a lot of Verdi.
Yes, I do.
Are you happy to be making your Met debut singing the role of Leonora in Trovatore?
Yes, I couldn't choose.
Hello, Renee.
Hello. Speaking of glamorous, look at you.
We're
My
doing okay,
gosh.
aren't we? You're going to be starring as Desdemona in Verdi's Otello in a couple of weeks. But tonight is kind of a busman's holiday. Isn't it great to not have the pressure of being the leading lady on opening night?
I am overjoyed.
I don't blame you.
Just to be able to come and enjoy the evening, and I'm having a sort of Pavlov's dog adrenaline response. You know, like I should be nervous, but I'm just going to have a great time.
Well, people are excited about Otello, which opens October 9th.
Yay.
Desdemona is a signature role for you, and you'll be paired once again with the great tenor Johann Botha. What continues to attract you to the role of Desdemona?
You know, it's a fascinating role, musically speaking, because she's got so much dramatic music, and then this extraordinary scene at the end, the Salce and Ave Maria, which he interjected really into the Shakespeare play, is so beautiful and moving. And this is a woman who knows she's about to die at the hand of the man she loves most in the world. It's heartbreaking.
Well, do you discover different things each time you come back to this character?
I do, and I'm finding more and more her strength and all of the ways in which she knows how to stand up to him, but truthfully, she just doesn't understand, because the last thing in the world she could ever imagine is that something would come between them.
Right.
It's so romantic.
What's your process for getting back into a role like this, which you're so familiar with?
Well, I have to go back and restudy my score every time, and I study the score on every performance day, and it's constantly that type of detailed attention that brings out these new elements.
Well, do you wish you got to sing in more operatic comedies? Do you ever get jealous watching an opera like Elisir? I know I do. Too much serious music in our lives.
You know, my running joke is that I pretty much die at the end of everything I do, and I would just love. I'm a closet comedian. You are too. I know you are. You found a few. Annie gets your gun. I wish I had seen that, but yeah, I would absolutely adore to be in a comedy at some point.
Well, one last question. Your dress is beautiful. Who's it by?
Angel Sanchez.
Beautiful.
Yay.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Well,
you too.
Enjoy the evening.
You too. Thank
Good
you
to see
so
you,
much,
Renee.
Debbie.
Quanto morir soldato non va per me più